a notebook, grab a pen. Do your homework and tell a friend. Know all the answers and buzz them in. Who knows it better, you or them? It's the ClassH-Room, now let's begin.
Now, here's the host of the ClassH-Room, Richard Curtis.
What? Hit him with the dab. That's it, Haley. What's up? Good to see you guys, teachers. Looking nice in the matching outfits today. You guys look good. All right, they made it. Hey, we have our students ready to rock and our challenging teachers from Dock Mennonite Academy in Montgomery County. They just entered the ClassH-Room, the show that pits students versus their favorite all-time teachers. And can you believe who showed up in this crowd? Look at these guys. Oh, the squad's ready. It's winner take all in the cash and bragging rights. Before we meet our contestants, it's pop quiz time. Top of the show, top of the pop quiz. Grab your buzzers, teams. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get through as many questions as we can. Each correct answer is going to bank you guys 10 points for your score. If you buzz in first, wait until I call your name to answer. If you get the question wrong, a contestant from the other team can buzz in and steal those points. Time starts now. What is the name of the curious monkey who is friends with the man with the yellow hat? Mrs. Wanamaker.
Curious George.
Good. Of the 4 main layers of Earth, which one is the thickest? Simon.
The mantle.
My dude. In basketball, what is the name for the rectangular piece of wood or fiberglass the rim is attached to? Mrs. Gordon.
The backboard.
Backboard's right. What is the capital of Colorado? Haley.
Denver.
All right. What is the first and last name of the U.S. president featured on the face of a nickel? Marlise.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, plenty. Silly rabbit, this is for kids. Mrs. Gordon.
Tricks.
My favorite cereal. How many days are in the month of March? Mrs. Gordon again.
31.
What Cartoon Network TV series tells the story of the youngest member of the Crystal Gems, a team of magical guardians? Haley.
Steven Universe.
Good. What is the term for when an author drops important hints about events that will occur later in the story? Simon.
Foreshadowing.
Good. What is the political party of presidential Donald Trump? Simon again.
Republican.
What beloved alien with the glowing finger wishes to phone home? Simon.
E.T.
On fire right now. On the color wheel, green, orange, and purple are examples of what kind of colors? Simon.
Secondary.
My man. In the sun's core, hydrogen atoms fuse together to form what other element? We went cold. We were looking for helium, but that is it for Pop Quiz. What a round. Students in the lead, 80 points. Simon was unstoppable there for a little bit. And teachers with 42 great starts. We have our students and our teachers from Dock Mennonite Academy in Lansdale, PA. Home of the Pioneers. It's time to meet some of these pioneers over here. My dude, Simon, let me see. Ow, man, you are hot right now. What a round for you. You felt in the zone or what?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was great for us, too. We loved it as well. All right, man, so you're like an 8th grader, right? $500 on the line. You get to choose what you guys are going to do with it. What are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna buy supplies to donate to the Keystone Opportunity Center.
Yep.
They provide food, supplies, and help, shelter, education for people in need.
That's a great place to put that money. Dude, so you're an 8th grader. You have the weirdest collection I've ever heard. What's going on with that?
Well, I have a weird sock collection. I started like this year probably. It's great. I love my socks.
What's your weirdest pair of socks that you wear?
Oh, my weirdest pair? Maybe my Starry Night socks, but I actually brought a different pair today.
Let's see them. Come on out here, man. Let's see what we got rocking here. Pop those puppies up. You come in the classroom, you wear your... Who is that? Is that Abraham Lincoln? That's a nice sock right there, man. All right, listen, if you win the game, I'll give you $500, but you're giving me those socks. Deal? Mark it down. Okay, yeah, you're in. Marlise, 8th grader, and you are a piano whiz.
Yeah, so I started in 2nd grade, and this is my 6th year playing.
Playing their favorite song? Do you have one?
Yeah, it's Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven.
Oh, nice. Haley, you're a big-time player as you. What instrument do you play?
I play the cello.
What is the key to becoming really good at cello? Tell everybody at home.
Practice.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. Practice makes perfect. Guys, good luck today against those teachers. 500 on the line. Why wouldn't I have guessed the best thing you don't? Just practice, Chris. What are you doing? Mrs. Wanamaker, good to see you. You guys, we have the whole teacher squad here from Dock. You guys ready to do this thing?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
$500 on the line. Where's it going?
Mennonite Disaster Service.
Perfect, right? So if someone's in need, you guys, that's where that money will go. 25 years math teacher, this one right here. But you're known around the hallways as the crochet queen?
Yep. I'm always knitting hats for different people. I've made them for college teams, high school teams, my homeroom every year.
Oh, perfect. Your kids at school, which is awesome. Oh, you'd be a good homeroom teacher. You always stay warm. Mrs. Huntsberger, 5 years in English. You're the cheer head coach. How's the squad looking this year?
Good. I think it's going to be a good squad.
So what's the best thing you could do, like, as a cheerleader to prep for a season? Anything crazy?
Stretch.
Yeah, always, right? Here's another one. Practice. How about that, right? All right, Mrs. Gordon, all the way down to the end. Guys, this isn't actually a teacher. She's in charge of marketing for her school, which is so cool. They know you as the camera lady?
That's right.
Why is that?
Because I always have a camera in my hand.
I heard that because Doc's right down the road from Souderton. You guys do something with helicopters?
Yeah, we do a helicopter candy drop. So every year we do, I don't know, 100 and some pounds of candy, and we drop them out of a helicopter, and there's just hundreds of people like answering
I've
around.
always wondered why dum-dums are falling all over my roof, and it's Dock Mennonite right there. All right, well, good to see you guys. 500 on the line between back and forth. Who's going to win? I have no idea, but here's where it should start. Detention. Let's do it. All right, teams, put your dozens down. You're going to work together on this one. This is how detention works. I'm going to give the trailing team a category. Teachers, that's going to be you. As a team, you have 10 seconds to decide if you want to play or if you want to pass. If you choose to play, you answer the question correctly. You can send any member of these students over here to detention. Simon, you're used to detention, right?
Nope.
Well, that's good. You might get one today, but if you get it wrong, Simon or one of them can send you, so be very careful. If you pass, the other team must answer the question. Same elimination rules apply. The last team standing or sending everyone else to detention is going to win 40 points for their team. A lot on the line. Teachers, category goes to you guys. Pass to the students or play on fairy tales.
All right, we'll play.
In the fairy tale Goldilocks and the Three Bears, what breakfast food did Goldilocks eat?
Porridge.
It's a delicious breakfast treat. Porridge is right. Oh, brown sugar, maple syrup. You're talking my language. But what student is going first?
Simon.
Simon, out of the game. Why not? Marlise, Haley, we're left with you guys, and we're feeling strong here. The category is on the map.
Play.
What is the term for a list that explains the symbols on a map?
Key.
There's the key to that answer is right, yeah. Hey, Simon, we didn't even need you, pal. Stay in detention. The girls got this one. All right, guys, who's coming? Who's following Simon into detention?
This is the Wanamaker.
Mrs. Wanamaker out of there. And just like that, captains are gone. Now, this is a lady that frequented detentions a lot back in high school. You can tell. All right, Mrs. Wanamaker, you stay there because we are continuing. Teacher's category is fractions. We have our English and our marketing.
We'll play.
If you see 15 dogs, 3 of which are pugs, what fraction of the group are pugs?
1/5.
Nailed it. Good job, guys. 1/5 is all pugs, guys. 2 students over here. Who's going?
Marlise.
Marlise out of there. Haley, it is down to you. Simon and Marlise already gone. Haley, the good news is the category is yours to play or pass over to the teachers. Be careful you pass. They have 2 minds over there. Your category is abbreviations.
Play.
What does WWE stand for in wrestling?
Worldwide. I don't know. I don't know.
Going with the pass, she doesn't know. World Wrestling Entertainment is the answer, which means teachers are your winners of the category. Haley, you got to go over to detention. I'm sorry. Mrs. Wanamaker, you're out of there, though. Hey, our score's tight. 80 points aside. We're going to be right back because we're going to see how well our teachers and students can spell. Shaking it up a little bit. Hey, welcome back to the classroom today with students and teachers from Dock Mennonite Academy in Montgomery County. They're going head-to-head. Right now, the score is locked up tight. 80 points for the teachers and student, and there's still anybody's game here as we head into spell check. Let's do it. I love a good tie game. Here's how this one's going to work. We have 2 minutes on the clock. Since the game is tied, we will start with the teachers. When I call your name, step up to the microphone. I'm going to give you a word to spell. 10 seconds to do it. If you get it correct, you stay in the game. If you get it wrong at any point, you're out. If your team eliminates every player from the other side, you're going to bank 30 points. If time runs out in the round, I'm going to give 10 points to every player left standing. And just for making it through the round, here's the hardest game. Some say we are starting spell check now. Void.
V-O-V-O-I-D.
Good start. Static.
S-T-A-T-I-C.
Casual.
C-A-S-U-A-L.
General.
G-E-N-E-R-A-L.
Fashion.
Fashion, F-A-S-H-I-O-N.
Burden.
B-U-R-D-E-N.
And we made it through a full round. Here we go. Inhabit.
I-N-H-A-B-I-T. Inhabit.
Offshore.
O-F-F-S-H-O-R-E.
We got some spellers here. Sentence.
S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E.
Prisoner.
P-R-I-S-O-N-E-R.
Humanity.
H-U-M-A-N-I-T-Y.
Nectarine.
N-E-C-T-A-R-I-N-E.
You guessed it, looked like, and you got it. Percentile.
P-E-R-C-E-N-T-I-L-E. Percentile.
Marvelous.
M-A-R-V-E-L-O-U-S.
Sufficient.
S-U-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T.
Wow. Tournament.
T-O-U-R-N-M-E-N-T.
Forgot the A. First one out successfully.
Successfully, S-U-C-C-E-S-S-F-U-L-L-Y.
Overwhelming.
O-V-E-R-W-H-E-L-M-I-N-G.
Particularly is not needed to spell because the round is up. 110 for the teachers because they have all three spellers left. 100 for our students, 2 left. What a round. But we're not done yet. Picture day is next, so stick those smiles on and get back here. The classroom's still in session as we come back. Nice job, guys. Spelling awesome. Teachers, well done. You guys rocked it, man. No need. Is that it? I got it? I got it down. Check it out. Oh, we're starting a boy band. We starting a boy band? Dylan, my man, we got a big show today. Welcome back to the classroom, everyone home. We have students versus teachers from Dock Mennonite Academy in Montgomery County. My man's been crushing the front row here. Show him this dance. Will you go to Dock? You go to Dock?
Yeah.
All right, what's the best thing about Dock?
It's energy.
It's energy. This is the move? This is the energy move right here?
Yep.
All right, man, we got a tight game right now. Teachers in the lead by 10, 110 points for them, 100 for the students. What is going on right now? Do you think the students have it or the teachers are running away with this one?
I think the students can bring it up and win this.
Ooh! Guys, start smiling. It's picture day. Let's do it! On second, the energy dance, Dylan, looks a lot like the Carlton. Was there any? No, you didn't steal it? He's saying, no, it's his dance. He did not steal that one. All right, teams, grab your buzzers. We show you all a picture of a famous person, place, or thing that we covered with boxes. I will give you 3 clues, one at a time. With each clue, we're going to remove 3 boxes. The first person to buzz in and correctly identify the picture will win 10 points for their team. If you get it wrong, a member of the other team will have a chance to buzz in and steal, so be very careful. We have 3 pictures today, 3 chances, Simon, for you to smile. Put your favorite smile on, because here is clue number 1. This toy is wearable. Moving right into clue number 2. It can blink and blow kisses. What possibly could it be? Hopefully this answers it. Clue number 3, monkeys, unicorns, and sloths are some of the varieties available. Haley.
Fingerlings.
Is it fingerlings? Wow, it is fingerlings. That picture looks scary. She had way too many fingerlings on those hands. All right, that brings it up to a tie game here as we move into picture number 2. He was a fashion icon in France. Fashion icon. He is a founding father. Fashion icon, founding father. Moving into clue number 3 here. 3 more boxes are getting removed. He famously flew a kite during a storm. Marlise.
Ben Franklin.
Is it Benjamin Franklin? It's exactly who it is. I mean, just look at that picture. That's a fashion game right there. He looks good. 120 for the students, 110 for our teachers as we move in to picture number 3. This character is a loyal friend. He loves honey. Mrs. Wanamaker.
Winnie the Pooh Bear?
Is it Winnie the Pooh? That's Pooh Bear, yeah! Look at this star of fame there. Hey, that's it for picture day. Look at this score, 120 to 120 as we go into the all-coveted 300-point final exam. The topic of today's final exam is the moon. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about our final exam topic. Each correct answer is worth 100 points. Teams, you're going to work together. Write down your answers during the commercial break. No writing quite yet. Here are your questions. The first question. Finish Neil Armstrong's quote when he landed on the moon. That's 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for... Question number 2. What is the full title of the Nintendo Switch game where your character must collect power moons in order to get to the other kingdoms? Finally, in the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, what animal jumped over the moon? Okay, we know the questions. Each team has 60 seconds to talk about it and come up with their answers in just a couple of minutes. I can't wait to see it. Which team will ace their final exam? Rank first right here in the classroom. But first, do you have any students or teachers in your life? Here's how they can be a part of the classroom.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to theclassroom.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Into the classroom. Today I have students and teachers from Dock Mennonite Academy going head-to-head. Right now the scores are locked up tight. I am talking right on the nose. 120 for our teachers, 120 for the students. The topic of today's final exam, it's the moon. That's what we're shooting for. Before we went to break, I asked both teams 3 questions. Don't forget, guys, each correct answer, 100 points gets added to your score. So let's see who did it, who aced their final exam, and will have those bragging rights back in the hallways. Question number 1. Finish Neil Armstrong's quote when he landed on the moon. That's 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for... We're going to start with our students over here. Haley, you're smiling. What is your answer?
Mankind.
And there's 100 points for you guys. Good answer. Takes you to the lead. 220. Teachers, can you keep pace? Mrs. Gordon, what'd you say?
Mankind.
Mankind is right. 100 over there. And we are back to all tied up. What is the full title of the Nintendo Switch game where your character must collect power moons in order to get to other kingdoms? Students.
We guessed Super Mario Galaxy.
Teachers, you said?
Mario Kart.
Also incorrect. Super Mario Odyssey was the right answer. In the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, what animal jumped over the moon? Students, to take the lead, you said? Cow. Cow's right. 320. Teachers, in the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, get this wrong, and students, get ready to get that check. You said? Cow. cow. Oh, my goodness. 320 to 320. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie, and we are going to a tiebreaker. So grab your buzzers. You're going to need them for this one. I will ask another question about our final exam topic. The first team to buzz in and get it correct will win the game. If you buzz in, you get it wrong, the other team will have a chance to steal. Here is your tiebreaker question. What SpongeBob SquarePants character built a rocket to travel to the moon? Haley for the win.
Oh my God.
1 second.
I can't remember.
To teachers for the steal. Buzz in if you know it. Mrs. Gordon?
Patrick.
We're looking for Sandy Cheeks, our next tiebreaker question for the game. I'm not breathing. What phase of the moon shares its name with the title of one of the books in the Twilight series? Marlise.
The new moon?
The new moon is right! 100 points and the win! Teachers, get out here, students! $500! Marlise in the clutch! I can't believe it! You guys just did it. You feeling good? You beat the teachers. Hey, thanks for being here today. Join us when we have another group of teachers or students to see who is the smartest